Good afternoon, my brothers, my sisters, lovers, haters, friends and neighbours. I couldn't help myself. I had to come on and do a reaction to Brett May's reaction. Brett May's made a video about the fight between Confrontation and myself. And he's put a reaction video up. It did come up on my phone before about an hour ago. We've been watching something in there. I thought I'm going to come in the man cave and do a reaction to Brett May's reaction. So let's see what the brainiac's got to say on this one. I'm sure it's very encouraging and very supportive. Time will tell. Here we go.
Well.
5 wells.
Hi, Paul Confrontation from Birmingham.
I very much doubt it's your friend.
Versing the Weasel.
The Weasel.
Undisputed Danger Mouse.
Undisputed danger.
Christy.
Are you okay, hon? Everything okay, flower?
Birmingham. Connor fought on the same show as me on the
You don't look
BKFC.
well.
First one.
Excuse me?
Stood in Wembley. 28th of June. Birmingham. Connor fought on the same show as me on the BKFC.
Connor
First
fought
one.
on the same show as you. Right, I remember that show. I fought on it myself. Connor was the co-main event, yeah, for the biggest show that's ever been in the UK. You were the first fight on the prelims. So, you know, who fought on the same show as who again? Sorry?
Stood in Wembley. Our first fight at night.
You were.
Our first guy to get arrested as well tonight.
You were. I remember that, actually. A gang of beat coppers come in and arrested you, Brett May, and frog marched you to a van. And I remember the little woman that led the charge. She was about 4 foot and out. And then you later took to the camera and said that it was an armed unit to come for you. Like, mate, I was there, right? It was about 4 or 5 beat coppers led by a woman.
No, I think it's a good matchup, you know.
A good matchup.
It's a good matchup. Welterweight fight.
Is that your half-hearted attempt at saying well done?
I don't know. All these talks are kicking money. And you was going to have a fight with me.
Right. So this is Brett May's reaction video to the T&E Christie fight that's been made. And it's took him all of 53 seconds to start talking about himself. Brett May, what are we going to do with you? When will you learn, son? Let's see what he's got to say.
Bad Tip Bone what just went last week.
Bad Tip Bone.
Where you had to go from welterweight to near enough heavyweight.
No, I didn't.
And you pulled out.
No, I didn't.
You pulled out. Yeah.
Did I?
Got the show pulled.
Right.
Kicking money sent back to us.
Okay.
No wonder you did that, bro.
Right, listen, what not a lot of great deal of people actually know the reason behind this show getting pulled. Now, the main reason was the venue wouldn't have me and Brett May in there because the venue, not the police, South Yorkshire Police didn't have no idea that this fight was even happening. And the Carlisle newspaper done a write-up saying they had 0 correspondence from South Yorkshire Police because they didn't even know the event was happening. It was the venue, right? The venue had been called by somebody, a withheld number, and that person told the venue that there was going to be gang-related violence on the night. Like, who would do something like that? Like, I'm not sure if there's 2 people in the UK that's quite as stupid as Brett May. But let's go.
You're cutting from top end of cruiserweight to heavyweight.
You don't cut from cruiser to heavyweight.
And if
right.
you couldn't get to heavyweight, it was agreed for a catch weight.
It was never agreed. No weight was agreed. And no weight was agreed.
To be heavyweight, because there's no way I can get down to cruiser, bro.
Brett, you were never asked to get to cruiserweight. We weren't bothered about what weight you came in at. All you were told to do was lose weight. There was no specifics. Nobody said, you know, you've got to be this weight, that weight. All you were told to do was lose weight. That's it. And you couldn't even do that, mate. You see, us professional fighters, we go up and down in weight, all right? Not just up. All right, flower?
You know what I mean? My left testicle and my left leg might be same size as your spine.
Your left testicle, mate, is in the bottom of a box of Tic
Good
Tacs.
luck on the fight. Corner's snappy, he's got skill, you know what I mean?
Good luck on the fight, I just heard.
Danny as well, but
Thank you, Brett.
I'm going to put a bet on the bookies. I'm going to bet that my man Confrontation beats your weasel ass.
Well, for one, you can't put a bet on in the UK bookmakers on the BKFC.
Birmingham.
Can't do it.
I mean, the Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
Put an end to the sheep shack once and for all.
Sheep Shagger.
Sausage.
Ooh, Brett Mayer, you disappoint me. Like,
Danny.
Brett, do you ever watch your content back? I mean, at what point was this a good look, Brett? Like, you look like a chubby thumb. You look like somebody's chubby thumb. Like, where's your ears gone? And and those bed sheets, them bed sheets, mate. You must be at your granny's house. Only a granny would still have bed sheets from the 60s, right? Stop making them in 69, mate.
Very dangerous fight, that. Dangerous fight.
It is a dangerous fight between me and Connor.
There's no muppet, trust me.
You know, I'm aware of that, Brett May. You know, you see, the whole point of a fight is, you know, you're not always certain of the outcome, mate. Pick and choose and fight's no good, right? No good, Brett May. You know, to be a real fighter, you know, you've got to overcome something. You've got to overcome fear, doubt, adversity, struggles, you know, and you've got to... It's more than just making videos, Brett May. You know, like me and you have had conversations in the past and I've told you in person, you know, well, on the phone, you know, that action separates men, Brett May. Words does not separate men. You know, anybody can lay on a bed in the granny's house and make a video, you know, and talk about people who are actually doing stuff. Anyone can do that, Brett May.
So,
When are you going to learn, son?
crispy. Enjoy your camps. Come in thinking you can come and train safe in Pontefract and go think you can train safe from Alf.
Oh my good God. Oh
Well,
my good
Let's see how you get on.
God. Brett, you have just warranted a trip to Doncaster next week. And if you dare to answer my messages, maybe you could send me a postcode this time where you're actually going to be, you know, and we don't even have to fight, you know, we'll sit down for a brew somewhere and just let's have a crack, Brett May. Let's get some FaceTime. You know, I want to meet the man, the myth, the legend that is Brett May. Anyway, see what else you've got to say.
See how you get on, Char.
For the record, Brett May, I'll go wherever I want to go, and you and your minions and your gang of cronies wouldn't do anything to me. Nothing.
If you win or if you lose, if not, why don't you go all Canelo style, eh? Go all Canelo style. You know Brett May will turn up to BKFC. He'll fight you any time of the week.
Oh, I see.
So
Another desperate attempt to get on the
bottle some
BKFC.
size, bottle some weight. Get Bakewell on the phone.
Yeah.
Bakewell knows
No, you're right, Brett May.
Yeah, and I accept. That's that.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Bakewell knows how I get down.
I mean, if there's one...
If you
Yeah,
win,
Bakewell does know how you
very,
get down.
Very, very, very tremendous win, by
You
the way.
steal ticket money and you quit. We're aware how you get down in the BKFC, Brett May. You know, so... I wouldn't be expecting a phone call anytime soon, Chava. All right? But I'll drop you a message and let you know where I am next week in Doncaster. For sure.
Let me see you get on that juice and eat as much as you want and get your set up to catchweight cruiser or heavyweight
Nah.
for me, BKFC.
I like being fit and healthy,
If
Brett
not,
May.
and you do lose, a lot of unfinished business, I told you. I'll never let anyone get away with what you got away with. You know what I mean? Trust me.
Excuse me.
With your little 5,000 survey.
You will never let anyone get away with what I got away with. Okay. What did I do? Like Brett May? Oh, what did I do? Is it because I annihilated your pretend reputation? Or is it because I accepted your invite to Doncaster and come down there and you vanished like a fart in the wind?
Everyone's camera feed, you know what I mean? While people's on license.
People's
So
on
listen to me,
license.
Unfinished business, BKFC. If you win it or if you lose it, get it on. It's my boy commentating, he's gonna sleep you. See you soon, Danger Mouse. Holy.
Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty.
No false prophets in them, brother.
Fair play, Brett,
Just
mate.
another false prophet down.
I really believe, Brett May, that I have prophet status in your life. Like, I really do. Not in anyone else's or not in the world, but Danny Christie has prophet status in your life, right? I am probably the most significant man that has ever entered your headspace. Like, I'm... I play a significant role in the life of Brett May. Don't I? I must do. I must do. Right, there'll be a few sleepless nights coming for you next week, sure. Because I'll be down Doncaster for sure. Like I say, if you want to meet up or out, just drop me a postcode, mate. You can get me on any of my socials. And I'll gladly come and, you know... I'm never letting anyone get away with what you get away with. I own you, Dosser. You can always take comfort in the fact you never had a choice, Brett May. It